Hello everybody and welcome to this week's newsletter. Don't be mistaken, this is not Cash in the Attic, it's Pro in the Attic. So what's been happening at the golf club this week? Well, it's been raining. My prediction early on in the season of no rain, made a right codswallop of that. Yep, it didn't go well. We've had rain all the time. I think we're going to have to possibly build an ark. But anyway, some people that do well in bad weather. Kieran McVicker winning the Carnwath Gents Open with a 69 in horrific conditions. Well done, Kieran. How's about that for a guy with a sore back? That's what he was telling me at the weekend. Never believe a word he says. So well done, Kieran. Now, I've been down at the practice area teaching, and I was pretty disgusted by the amount of divots that haven't been repaired. We are trying to get as much sand into those boxes as possible, but if there is no sand, come and tell me and I'll get sand from somewhere so we can repair the damage that's done, because it won't repair on its own. And if I catch you not repairing it, you'll be the highlight of next week's newsletter. Oh, now there's a threat for you. There's a threat. Now, the new Titleist GT Woods arrived the other week and we have been testing them. Everybody wants to try them and they're pretty good. They're very good, in fact. Young Rudy Brown, who used to be a member, he was in last week and we made substantial improvement from his Callaway Epic, I believe it was, Epic Flash. Huge difference to him in stability of the ball flight and spin and launch. It took a while to do it, but we found that it was a lot better. So Rudy, you better be winning some competitions pretty soon, or else. Now let's talk a wee bit of custom fitting. This week I was helping somebody that had been fitted elsewhere and he had developed a nasty shank. And he'd never shanked it before. So alarm bells started ringing in my head. They usually happen anyway, but I was thinking to myself, I remember this chap in particular when he was in the lab with me, just doing some teaching with him, and I remember how flat he needed a golf club. So when he told me he was shanking it, I had a quick chat to him and I said, do you remember what lie angle spec they gave you? And he said, well, I think it was standard. So we got him in the lab and he was delivering the club 4 degrees to upright, which was forcing him to hit the heel and shank it. So basically we bent them 4 degrees flat. Luckily for him, the clubs that he did get were forged, so we could move them easily. A lot of the time we don't have that luxury. So we bent them 4 degrees flat and away went. No more shanks, no more worry. But when you are getting fitted, always ask how the fitter is fitting you to the lie angle. I don't have a problem with somebody having 2 flat golf clubs. It's better than having 2 upright. You cannot play with 2 upright golf clubs. If they're flatter, you can get away with it. Will your ball flight be optimised? Probably not, but it's not as severe. But when you're getting fitted, always ask them, how are you fitting me to lie angle? And if you're hitting off a plastic board called a lie board, do an about turn and walk out, because it's not a reflection on impact at all. It sits up. And a lot of people are petrified of hitting into plastic. I know it's not one of my favourite things to do. So always ask questions when you're getting fitted. Why am I getting this shaft? Why am I getting this head? Why am I getting this lie angle? Ask questions and you won't go far wrong. Until next week, I've been Graham Bell in my attic. No more jokes about attics that are appropriate to newsletters. So,